Hello, this is All Rats at lichess.org. I'm trying this site out with a little Fischer random chess, or as they call it, chess 960. Unfortunately, my opponent isn't moving. I'm got the recorder. I stopped it. He never moved. I put in a request there. Please move. I love to play chess 960, also known as Fischer random chess, and he hasn't responded. So I'm just letting his clock run out to find out what happens. Is he going to abort? Is he going to play? Will the game be rated if there's no moves played? I don't know. I'm finding out. This is my first time on this server. But here in the position we have, if we do get a game, I've opened with e4, and notice in this first position, white or black may castle queenside on the first move because they are starting on their opposite of how they end up. So white could castle, but I think that's a little premature. The idea of e4 is what I'm planning is to play either d3 or d4, depending if he opens up the center. And then I'll play both knights out to b3 and c3. My bishop will go to d2. My queen will go to e2, and I'll castle kingside. And then I'll deal with activating my fianchettoed bishop on h1 later by playing g3, and go from there. And that will actually strongly resemble a regular chess position, one that could be reached from real play very easily. And sometimes that's what we strive to do. We try to get into a position that we're more comfortable with rather than all the myriad of complications that come up when you get some quick pawn storms because of the tempi possible to drive pieces that got developed prematurely away. So anything can happen in a chess 960 game, of course, but since the opening theory is thrown out, we're trying to create some opening theory with the game. And although it looks more and more like he's not going to play, that would be my basic plan, and get my development complete. I'd have a quiet, normal position, in some respects looking like the King's Indian attack in some respects, and then continue on with a plan based upon the setup that my opponent presents me. So the game is even, and if he plays carefully and quietly and doesn't interfere with my business, he can establish an equal position of his own, something similar or even symmetrical or close to it. And unfortunately he's down to 30 seconds, so even if he plays, he's sacrificed a great deal of time to do so, so I'll have a tremendous advantage which I'll use to discuss. I hope he still plays, but I really don't think he's going to. His rating is 1041. I found out this site starts you out at 1200, so he's lost some games to come down. I don't know if that's a separate Fischer random rating or not. My last opponent didn't even realize he was in Fischer random. Wait, why are the pieces not where they belong? Okay, time's out. What happens? Waiting. Time out. White is victorious. Okay, so what did that do? Let's offer him a rematch. I'll stop the video. Thanks for your time.